Yeah, the Christmas after I got home from Vietnam. I spent Christmas over there, 69, when I come home, I really enjoyed Christmas because we was out in the bushes
That's
fighting the
awesome.
war.
I bet it made you more grateful for Christmas. Did it make you more grateful?
Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Hey, Gio. Gio. Hey, Merry Christmas.
I would say growing up, my favorite memory was when I was really little, and we would go to Nanny's house every Christmas and celebrate, and we would all the kids would sit in the den and watch Christmas movies and stuff before we opened presents.
All of us would pile into that little room.
We would, in the den.
That's a great memory. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
A special Christmas. I think the one that comes to mind right now. I think about this one just because it stayed so long, and it's when I was like in kindergarten or like first grade, I asked for a water cooler, and mind you, that was like probably like 15 years ago, and that water cooler still stays in our house.
Yeah.
And it has lived on throughout all this time.
Hydration is important.
Hydration is important.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Ryan. Hey, Merry Christmas.
Oh, no. I'm not ready.
Merry Christmas. Okay.
Remember that my dad died in November, and in December I got a football uniform.
Oh,
And my mom and dad had gotten that uniform before he died.
before he passed away.
Yep, before he passed away.
That was really
and I
special.
remember that year I got a watch. Now, if you got a watch, you was somebody. You had to be somebody to get a watch, and I got a watch. And my mom said, since I was the man in the family, I had to have a watch.
So you had a watch and a football uniform
Yep.
that he had picked out. That is
That's
amazing.
what I remember.
Do you remember what year it was?
65.
1965. That's awesome. Thank you. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Al. Merry Christmas.
Merry
2025.
Merry Christmas.
Married man.
You're a grown married man this year.
I am.
But when you think back over your childhood, is there a year that was maybe special that stood out, like a great memory or a gift or something you remember?
I would say my PS5 that I got back in 2021, but I was 20 years old then, so that, I don't know if I was a child
It's
then.
still your childhood.
However, I do remember we got electric scooters one year, and we were riding them around the track outside, and Connor flipped off and hurt himself. So I do remember that. That's a real good vivid
Do you
memory.
think you'll ever forget that?
He might have, but I didn't. So, but yeah.
Thank you. Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
Roger, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
2025.
Roger's a man of the law right now.
When you think back on all the years on this earth, you've been celebrating Christmas. Is there a particular Christmas you remember as special, a memory or a gift that you got that year?
Not really. I can't remember, but it's always fun to come on Christmas Eve.
Yeah, like tonight.
Yeah, like tonight.
So do you think today is a memory you're making?
Maybe.
Will you remember this next year?
Maybe.
Depends how much you drink.
We used to go to my aunt's house. We lived in Manhattan, and my father would always ready to leave to go, and he would turn around and say, "Geez, I forgot something upstairs." We lived on the 5th floor in the tenement, and he would go up there, and I found out later when he went up there, he was putting our Christmas stuff under the tree. Yeah, we had a good time. It was fun. It was fun.
Do you remember what year that was?
Oh, geez.
roughly
Oh, God, it had to be in the 50s.
in the 1950s?
18. I mean, yeah, 19.
The 1850s? You look great for your age. That's amazing.
Well, you know, a lot of Italian wine.
That's right.
Thank you for that memory. Merry Christmas.
Thank you, sweetie.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Elena,
Hi.
Merry
That's Alana.
first married Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
2025. When you think back about your childhood, what's a special Christmas memory or a year that really stood out to you?
Honestly, either the year we went to the beach on Christmas because it was like 80 degrees, or probably the gift that stood out the most was when I got my Nintendo DS.
Do you still have it today?
Probably somewhere,
Somewhere.
honestly, yes.
So I guess you don't have time to play it now.
Yeah, no.
But you still
No.
have it.
Yes.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Are you ready now? Are you ready now?
Yes.
Hey Ryan, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Is there a Christmas in your memory that stands out as like a really great year, great
Yeah.
gift
I think
you got?
We
Or
just got so excited going down the stairs, seeing what Santa brought, and it definitely was the Game Boy when it came out. So that was it. That was the
I
one.
seem to recall it was glued to your hand
Yeah,
for the
yeah,
next
for
few
the
years
next few
after
years.
that.
Yeah.
Do you remember when you and Matt were kids?
And I was the one that got it, not Matt.
Matt, did you share?
Yeah, Matt got nuts and fruits, and I got a Game Boy, so that turned out great.
Do you remember when y'all were kids and me and Ashley would call you on the phone to see what Santa brought? Do you remember those days?
Yeah,
Sort of.
we did the roll call.
We should do that tomorrow. Maybe
Yeah.
that we're old now.
Yeah.
So, hey Brian, did you getting socks?
Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
I just remember all the Christmases with the excitement of opening presents and just being at home with the family, and then Christmas Eve night being excited about Santa coming, and then waking up early in the morning on Christmas morning to run and see what Santa brought. So that's what I remember. I just remember that, very distinctly.
Do you remember us calling each other on the phone on Christmas morning?
Yeah,
What'd you get?
yeah,
What'd you get?
that was a necessity. Had to find out what everybody got. And I do remember one year we gave each other, cousins gave each other Christmas gifts. And I gave y'all, I don't know if you remember this, but I gave y'all gift cards to the Record Town. You remember Record Town in the mall?
You're going to date me now.
And the gift card was a coin.
It's a coin.
Yes.
They were the coolest things.
Yeah, it was really cool. So I do remember that.
And the experience was fun to be able to shop in there and pick out your music.
Yeah.
But we don't have that these days.
I don't have it now. It's everything's online. So.
No, we sound like them old people. But back in my day.
Yeah.
Thank you, Joe. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Ryan proposed to me right before Christmas, so that was really special.
What
to
year
get
was
to-
that?
That was in 2012.
Oh, y'all were just young,
Yes.
strapping
So
kids.
that was fun
back
to get to
then.
celebrate with everyone after we got engaged.
That was PC, pre-children.
Yes, pre-3 children.
Merry Christmas.
Merry
Thanks for sharing. Great
Yes.
Christmas.
I remember getting my first Barbie Jeep, and we were driving it in our front yard, and I was a little chubby back in the day, and I accidentally flipped it over. And I was really upset. But it was supposed to be a 2-seater, and I filled it up. And I was a little too old for it.
It was a 1.5
It was a 1.5 seater. I was super excited. It was like my favorite gift.
Do you have a picture of it somewhere? I bet you do.
Probably somewhere.
It's maybe not digital. Maybe it is. Yeah, that's
Yep.
funny. Hey, where you going? Where you going?
Hey.
This is not your first Christmas. Last year it was.
You don't remember your first Christmas.
Is that about like these crackers?
So you still have some more memories to make. So we'll let you off the hook. Okay? All right. Merry Christmas. Ashley.
I told her about I talked about the water.
Everybody runs from me.
That's
They don't want to. They don't want to be interviewed. Hey JJ, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
When you think back across your childhood, all 20 years of it, is there one Christmas that stands out in your memory, like a special memory or gift you got that year?
There was one Christmas, I think me and Bruce were staying together. We were either at y'all's house or at Maul's. but he had just gotten some night vision goggles for his birthday, and we tried to stay up and catch Santa Claus that night. But I think we ended up falling asleep at like 11:30.
You didn't see him that year? There's still time. How about tonight? You want to try tonight?
Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Go get
You can't escape, Ashley. Ashley, your turn.
Got her cornered.
Ashley, I'm following you.
Great job.
Jim, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Tag, you're it. When you think back over your 50 Christmases you've had, which ones maybe stand out? A special memory or a Christmas that was really special? A gift you got? Or...
Well, a gift I got when I was little, definitely like G.I. Joes. I really like G.I. Joes a lot. But definitely the Christmas I miss is when the boys were little and it was fun and special. And we spent all night setting their stuff up and get no sleep just to see them wake up the next morning and be excited. That's what I miss.
What's your favorite memory?
Yeah, those are by far the best.
Good. Thank you. Merry
You're welcome.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Gosh, it's so loud.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
When you think back on your 71 years of Christmases, can you remember one that's really special, like with a memory or a gift you received?
Yes, I recall a Christmas where I received a big box full of Barbie doll clothes, all kinds of gowns and dresses and wedding dresses and some of the prettiest things I had ever seen for all my Barbie dolls. And I learned later that my mother had spent weeks making all of those clothes for me.
Do you remember how old you were?
I was probably maybe 8 or 9 years old.
Oh, sweet.
Something like that. That was very special.
That's awesome. Thank you. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Love you.
All my Christmases spent here have been enlightening, enriching, and loud. But I have loved it because I have been felt, made me feel wanted and loved and part of the family.
Thank you. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
What stands out in your
I
memory?
do have one that stands out, but it was, I don't know what year it was, but I was little. I was at my Guy and Parpar's house in Fayetteville. And Guy and Parpar bought us a ping pong table. We were in Fayetteville, we didn't live in Fayetteville. And it was completely wrapped. I mean wrapped. Now they wrapped things in newspaper, like they didn't like buy 1,400 rolls of wrapping paper, but it was completely wrapped. They weren't fooling anybody. I mean, you knew what it was. But it was like, I don't know how long they would have had to wait. Like the wrapping wasn't so much of it. Like newspaper after newspaper after newspaper. There's nothing but the comic section. They wouldn't put like, the news and like it had to be the funnies, or it just wasn't right or something. I don't know, but yeah. No, it was the wrapping of it, and then like knowing we had to get it home, because I don't think we did get it home. I don't even think my parents.
You had to
did.
wait for it.
Yeah, like I think we had to wait, but we set it up in their carport and we played while we were there, and it stayed in our basement like till we sold that house. I mean, like a decade or more. We had that thing. That was a lot of fun.
So you still love ping pong to this day?
Oh, yeah.
That's great.
And apparently my mom was really good at it at some point, but she never would play with us.
Maybe because you cheat?
No, that's you, dear. You're the cheater.
Okay, Merry Christmas. Hey, Ashley, Merry Christmas.
You remembered it too.
Hey, Joey, Merry Christmas.
Just do it. Don't be a puss.
Okay.
Joey, if you just get it over with.
I know.
It
Go
was
ahead.
painful. So you think back on all of your many Christmases. Does one stand out in your memory, a special gift you got that year?
No, there's not one special gift, but one memory I remember as a kid was my mom wouldn't let me come out of my room until she had breakfast ready. And the smell of cinnamon rolls every year, like we still do it today. Ashley and I'll make cinnamon rolls in the morning. just the smell of cinnamon rolls.
Makes you think of Christmas.
Yeah, it makes me think of Christmas.
That's cool. Thanks, Joey. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Bring joy to others.
Joy. Joey gives joy.
Might have it done next Friday.
Libby, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
When you think back on all of your Christmases on this earth, does one stand out in your memory as special? Maybe a special gift you got or a special memory?
Yes. The one I've been thinking about it, and I feel.
Hey, there's no redos.
I
in
need a
Christmas.
redo.
Okay, redo.
So, favorite Christmas memory was when we got engaged to my wife. And
Was it
we
at
had three-
Christmas?
Yeah, now we have 3 little kids, and that was the best Christmas memory that I've had.
How did you pop the question?
We went to a dog park. No, we went to a nice park that was next to a dog park, and that had a lot of lights on it. And it was the night before the Montezuma's Aztec 2012 year. And I told her that it may be the end of the world, but it's the start of our life together.
Oh, that is really sweet.
Merry Christmas.
Aww. Was it factually accurate?
That was accurate.
Is that really what he said?
Good job, Ron. Merry Christmas, Aunt Nancy. Merry Christmas. When you think back on all 72 Christmases that you've been on this planet, does one of them in your mind jump out as a special Christmas, maybe a memory or a gift you got that year?
Well, no one year in particular, but I remember always going to my grandparents' house on Christmas Day at night, and everybody would come, and my grandfather would always wear his red shirt and red tie. He wore it every single year, and everybody in the family would crowd into his one little living room, and even if it was 100 degrees outside, he'd always have a roaring fire, and I just remember those days, and I miss them greatly.
Thank you. That's a great memory. Thank you. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Amy, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
When you think back on all 57 Christmases that you've been on Earth, okay, just kidding, 48. Can you remember one Christmas that's really special? Maybe you got a special gift or a memory.
My favorite gift I ever got was I got a tape player. And I could play cassette tapes, and I could record my voice on a blank tape. And I got a Michael Jackson tape, and that was my favorite. Yeah, it was the Thriller album, Michael Jackson tape, I think. And then I also remember when Joe was born that December Christmas time, because Mom was in the hospital and I was little, and we came home and our tree had fallen over our Christmas tree and all our ornaments had busted and stuff. So me and Dad were
Joe,
trying
that was
to
like a
clean it
bad
up.
omen.
We were trying to put our tree back together late at night. Yeah. But my favorite gift was my tape player.
I
my Michael
remember
Jackson.
when you had your cassette tape player, you would listen for your favorite song to come on radio G105.1, and you would record it on your cassette player, and then we could listen to it later.
Break my back.
And you also used to play them back over and over so we could write the lyrics down. Because that's how old school we were.
Well, but my tape player was just a tape player. Before that was before you had
before
the
you had the
boom box.
fancy. Okay.
Didn't have a radio. It was just the tape player.
Just-
and then later I graduated to like a bigger box.
Okay.
But, yeah, this was just a tape.
Yeah. These kids today don't know.
I know they don't have any clues. but-
Thank you. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
I'm making a Christmas movie. Can you remember, like in your 10 Christmases that you've been on Earth, one like gift you got one year that was really cool?
Yeah.
What do you remember?
I remember that so I woke up on Christmas and I got a like metal soccer card that had a picture on it with like soccer stats from like a game called FC25, and I thought it was really cool because I could hang it up on my wall.
I would say you really like soccer, right?
Yeah.
Thank you. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Who wants to be in my Christmas movie? Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
What is the coolest Christmas gift you ever got?
The spa girl.
You got a spa girl?
Yeah, from Amy.
Cool. That was the coolest gift. Awesome. What about you, Hair? Can you remember the coolest Christmas gift you ever got?
Mix and match Mr. Beasters.
Oh, awesome. What about you, Graham? Okay, you and Ashley, same story. It's okay. Peace out, homie. Peace. Hey, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
It's time to be interviewed.
Oh, nah. Y'all can do
Who's
this.
up first? Jake.
No, then.
Gio's having a
Merry Christmas, Jake.
Merry Christmas.
Gio's
Gio.
like, hey, what you got going on there?
Is this gonna be
When you
on
think back
YouTube?
on all of your Christmases,
What do you mean, anything back?
when you think back over all the Christmases in your childhood, can
Mhm.
you think of like one that was really special? You got a gift you really wanted, or it was like a really special Christmas?
When I was like 5 or 6, I got this toy water truck, not water truck, fire truck, sorry.
Ooh.
But it could spray water out of the hose, and it was so cool. I really
Oh.
wanted that.
Do you still have it? Or did it end up in a yard
It's
sale?
long
probably?
gone. Goodwill.
Yeah. That's a good memory. Thanks, Jake. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
No.
I remember
I might have to redo
when I
mine.
was young, I got some Paw Patrol like truck that like had all the Paw Patrol people in it, and I loved Paw Patrol when I was young.
You still love them, don't lie. You still love them a little bit.
A little bit.
That's a good memory.
I like
Thank
Rebel.
you. Thanks, Hayden.
Yo.
Merry Christmas.
Okay, wait, redo mine. Okay, my favorite memory is getting my big LOL dollhouse. And it was like a ski resort, and it was like, it had like an elevator on it. And Jake, I made Jake play LOL dolls.
There might be photo evidence of Jake playing LOL dolls.
It might be a fire photo.
Do you remember that it blew snowflakes?
It did, yeah.
And it had an ice skating rink. It was a cool gift.
It was cool.
Well, Santa
It
Claus
also
is
went in the yard
north.
sale.
It did?
Yeah, it went in the yard sale.
Oh, y'all heard that big crash? We maxed out the bar and the clips fell, and then.
Oh God.
Y'all, we're about to start doing presents. Yeah.
Okay, you don't have to talk, but just say Merry Christmas.
No.
Just say Merry Christmas.
No, I don't want to be recorded. I hate being recorded.
Okay, bye.
Alright, hair's up.
Harry! Harry!
It sucks.